as well as the interim dean for agriculture. That's an additional hat that I wear. I entered Lincoln as a mathematician and an educator with only a little agriculture knowledge as a former 4-H student in Louisiana. But the wonderful faculty and staff within our college of agriculture quickly gave me a crash course on agriculture and quickly brought me up to speed on innovative research and transformative outreach we're doing. These new facilities will serve to enhance those efforts by significantly increasing our institutional capacity to advance our mission as an 1890 institution. In our focus areas of industrial hemp and small ruminant animals, the primary focus of the hemp research will be on agronomic topics such as pest management, plant diseases, and soil fertility, as well as variety development. The desired outcome is to determine which variety of hemp grows best in which region of the state as the soil types, soil properties, and microclimates differ greatly between the regions. If you're comparing the Boot Hills to Northwest, completely different in what will grow well in those areas. Additionally, Lincoln University researchers will utilize the new facilities to conduct feeding trials with small ruminant animal rations containing industrial hemp byproducts, with the goal to determine animal performance as compared to more traditional livestock diets. Analysis of animal tissue samples and body fluids will ascertain if there are any implications to meat quality or animal fertility for animals consuming feeds containing industrial hemp byproducts. Most importantly, all of the facilities will be used to create opportunities for our students to gain hands-on experience engaging with this innovative research and enhancing their ability to gain employment when they leave. Without further ado, I would like to welcome to the podium our president, Dr. John B. Mosley.
Well, good morning. Good morning. And welcome to Carver Farm. We are thankful that you are here to witness where we grow innovation and inspire the next generation of agriculture leaders. It's my pleasure to recognize a few of our friends today that have joined us. And so I haven't seen Senator Barbara Washington, but she was scheduled to be here. Representative Dave Griffith, Representative Willard Haley. Are there any other state reps that are joining us today by chance? In addition to those, I'd like to thank Senator Roy Blunt's office for sending Peyton Ruddy and U.S. Representative Blaine Luetkemeier's office for sending Carrie Stewart. I know Carrie is here with us. The mayor, as always, she's everywhere. She's the only person that I think gets to more places in Jefferson City than I do. Eastern District Commissioner Jeff Helser, a proud Lincoln University graduate, is joining us. Our friends from the Jefferson City Chamber of Commerce, the ambassadors, Mr. Gary Willard from the Missouri Soybean Association, Senate Representative. So thank you all for being with us. Our Board of Curators, Mr. Victor Pasley, will speak briefly. I think he's the only one that's joined us today. I'd like to recognize Mr. Chris Beckman. He's all the way in the back. He's our farm manager at this location, and he's done a tremendous job for us before our dean departed for another institution. But since that, he's truly raised his game. And so I want to publicly say thank you for all that you're doing right now to keep the farm running in a outstanding way. Next, I'd like to just quickly recognize by show of hands, because many of you are already standing, to give our guests an opportunity to sit down. If you're a faculty or staff member from the College of Agricultural Research and Extension, would you please wave at us so we know who you are? Thank you all for the work that you do each day for Lincoln University and our students. Next, I'd like to recognize one of our students, Ms. Tyler Hughes, a junior majoring in natural resource management. She's originally, I was just told, she doesn't even know I know this. She's originally from Bowling Green, Kentucky, but made her way to Lincoln through St. Louis and Kansas City. So she's seen the state, and now she's finally arrived right here at the perfect location in Missouri. So we're glad to have you, Tyler, at Lincoln University. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Trinkline Brothers Greenhouses. For our staff who have not experienced a Trinkline tomato, I highly encourage you to do so. You will not be disappointed, as well as Mr. Eric Bruce for their contributions to make today possible. You know, we are celebrating the first time in the university's history that our state has fully funded our land grant dollar for dollar match to go along with the federal money that's supplied. And so I want to thank our state representatives who were fighting that battle with us. And I want to thank everyone, the governor, lieutenant governor, who are not here with us today, but playing instrumental roles in ensuring that for the first time, we're going to get the full match. So land grant funding ensures opportunities are shared in an equitable manner for minorities in education, and LU remains committed to fulfilling our mission and responsibility of supporting rural communities and making a global impact through our research and outreach. We're fortunate to have extension sites throughout this great state: Kansas City, St. Louis, Charleston, Sikeston, Caruthersville. And with the additional land grant dollars, we expect that area to grow. We're tackling critical agriculture challenges right here on the farms and inspiring the next generation of agriculture leaders. Today, we celebrate the ribbon cutting for new greenhouses and a new high tunnel system. Now, I'm from the country, but I had never known what a high tunnel was until I came out and actually, for the first time, clipped. I've cut turnip salad back in my hometown. I'm country now, that'll be food. But I had to clip quinoa leaves, which is one of the research. I don't see Dr. Bardan out, but he's benefited tremendously as well from the high tunnels, as well as the work that we're doing in industrial hemp. Dr. Babu is with us today. He's a leader, researcher in industrial hemp. And so we're doing tremendous things throughout the state in this area, including feeding trials for small animals. The outcome of these trials and soil studies will help different regions of our great state, from the Northwest to the Blue Hill. These new hoop barns to house research and animals, and new hay sheds for our livestock and hay equipment. And so I hope that you will join us after this to take a tour of our farm. Now, I would like to introduce to you, she doesn't need an introduction, but our mayor, Carrie Turgeon.
Thank you, President Mosley. It's an honor to be here, and on behalf of the City of Jefferson, to extend our congratulations on this new facility and this ribbon cutting today. And as you know, for Jefferson City, Lincoln University is one of our top employers. So we realize the economic growth and development that comes from Lincoln, just as a great place of employment for your faculty and staff, and a great place for your students to have an education. And you continue to put us on the map in Jefferson City, Cole County, and beyond by having facilities like this, by being a leader in agriculture and doing the research and development that you're doing. And that has an impact not only on us locally, but globally. And so we appreciate what you're doing. You're highlighting agriculture in a diverse way to do it, and you're adding these new facilities that make our city better. So we're very proud. And on behalf of the City of Jefferson, we offer our sincere congratulations and best wishes for success in your new facility here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, for those kind words. It is now my pleasure to welcome our local state representative and Lincoln University friend, Representative Dave Griffith, District 60.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor to be able to be here. My first exposure to hemp farming was 4 years ago when the Department of Agriculture had a kind of a symposium where they brought people in to discuss how that could be a real plus for agriculture in the city of Missouri. Just recently, we went back in special session and we passed the tax credit bill for agriculture. Agriculture is number one in the state of Missouri, and it takes a while to be able to recognize that. But what Lincoln University has done, and really on the cutting edge, I think it was 3 years ago that I visited the hemp farm on Route 54 Highway. That was the first time that I'd actually seen that kind of operation and seeing what's done. Dr. Babo is one of the finest in the entire country. Lincoln University stands head and shoulders above many other universities in the state of Missouri in doing this kind of research. And the good stewardship that you've been over the dollars and the grants that have been given to you, we can't thank you enough. We try every day in the Senate, in the House, to try and do a good job for the citizens of Missouri. And I'm proud to say I think that we've done that this year. I'm proud of Lincoln University and what you all have done. And I continue to give you the best of wishes in your future ahead. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you again, Representative Griffith. A special thanks to Curator Victor Pasley, President of the Lincoln University Board of Curators, and our respected Board of Curators who may be in attendance today to celebrate this occasion. Please welcome Curator Victor Pasley.
Thank you, Dr. Self. I came for a tour today, so I have jeans on and gear for a tour. I'm from the country, and small town in Fulton, Missouri. It's not very big, and we're country boys, pretty much so. Although they may call it a city. I've never seen anybody take a tour in a suit, so I think I'm appropriately dressed. But if you guys want to hang around in the mud in the suit, go for it. It's my pleasure to welcome the state and local representatives and friends of Lincoln University. Thank you all for attending today. Lincoln University is feeling celebrated by our city, state, and at the national level. I hope you will take time to tour George Washington Carver and Busby farms and explore the innovative ways we're using industrial hemp. True to our mission, we value diversity and we value the commitment the state of Missouri has provided in fully funding our land grant match to make an impact across the state and right here on our farms. And I personally want, if you get a chance to bump into Governor Parsons, thank him. And I understand you're going to see Kehoe later today. Make sure you thank those guys, their leadership, for supporting this effort. This has been a historic year. And on behalf of the Lincoln University Board of Curators, I want to personally thank the College of Agriculture, Research and Extension teams for carrying out the important mission of land grant. Equity for minorities in agriculture is at the forefront of the national conversation. We saw that earlier this year when the United States Secretary of Agriculture, Tom Vilsack, visited our historic campus and spoke with our students. We have the opportunity to improve the lives of our students with expanded resources we celebrate today. Our students have the opportunity for life-changing experiences here at our farms. We have students who have studied from as far away as Nigeria and Jamaica, and this is a very comfortable setting for them. We also have students from Chicago, which is a new experience for them to get into this whole new world of agriculture. And we celebrate that we have students from St. Louis, Kansas City, cities, urban areas that are now getting involved in the business of agriculture through the education at Lincoln University. Lincoln has the privilege to foster the next generation of agriculture leaders. On behalf of the Board of Curators, thank you for helping us celebrate innovation today. Thank you.
Thank you, Curator Pasley. The George Washington Carver and Busby farms have impacted the lives of farmers, our local community, and most importantly, our students. It is my pleasure to introduce to you today our distinguished alumnus, Jeff Helsher. Commissioner Helsher serves as the Eastern District Commissioner for Cole County, has been a longtime donor to the Blue Tiger Athletic Club and Lincoln University, and continues to support our mission. He is a 1997 Lincoln University graduate of agriculture. We are honored that he can be here with us today. Please welcome Commissioner Helsher.
So happy to have a microphone because last night we were at the Habitat for Humanity fundraiser
roasting the mayor, they would not let me touch the microphone. I was dying for the microphone, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue that. Actually, I'll probably roast myself here in a second. I'm a 97 graduate, and I worked at the Lincoln Farm for a couple of years while I was going to school here. And that was in 89 and 90. So do the math, you figure out how long it took me to graduate. But I was the smartest kid in my class in second grade for 3 years in a row. It's just amazing where Lincoln has gone in the last few years. Back when I was going to school here, I don't think anybody would have really stood up and said, I'm proud to be an alumni. Now everybody stands up, and Lincoln is such an anchor in Cole County, and to see where it's going. So after that, President Mosley, and I saw all the support at the parade this weekend at the Lincoln Parade. I was a little mad at Lincoln for a little while. I got over it when I saw what he's accomplished, when they stole Gary Hill from our sheriff's department. But Gary Hill has really stepped things up for Lincoln. I like the direction they're headed. We're working on the sciences building, the first responders, looking at going to the fire department, even in training for that. So just real excited about the direction that Lincoln's going. And with the farm and agriculture program too, this is another aspect that we have to go with. So Lincoln, congratulations, and let's get this ribbon cutting going on. And thank you very much for having me today. All right.
And now, without further ado, it is time for the official cutting of the ribbon. We'll move over to the designated area just to my right. I ask President Mosley, Curator Pasley, Chamber of Commerce ambassadors, who we'd like to also thank for being with us today, our esteemed senators and representatives, city officials, and College of Agriculture team to please come to this area. Everyone else, we're going to ask you to please come outside to the gravel area so that you're facing the team that will be cutting the ribbon.
2, 1.